What is going on, everybody? Hey, this is your boy JC from JC Sports Talk. And boy, do I have a show for you tonight. Hey, the NFL is on fire. March Madness has started. Who give a damn? NBA going on. Who gives a damn? Because the NFL is wild. But hey, look, I can't do this by myself. I cannot do this by myself. So I had to recruit some help to help me out for tonight to talk about all this craziness that is going on in the NFL. So without further ado, let me bring on my co-host for tonight, King DV. What is going on, man?
What's going on, bro? What's going on?
Bro,
a lot is going on. A lot is going on.
All right, so hey, and real quick before we jump into it, man, introduce yourself and let them know a little bit about you, and then we're gonna get into this crap right here.
So I'm my name King DV. I'm the host of the King DV Sports. I like the Sixers. I do a lot of Sixers podding. Also, our YouTube now because I was doing podcasts, but I stopped that because I feel like that my voice be heard better on YouTube. Also, I'm Eagles fan, die hard. You see the Bird Game shirt. I'm 2 for 4. I'm a 2 for 4 guy right now. I reside in South Philadelphia with my family, and it's always go Birds regardless of what's going down, and it's always go Sixers until the day I die. So I'm just a diehard fan at the end of the day.
Yes, sir. And his channel right here is down here. So just click it. It's in the chat. So if you want to check them out, just click the chat. I already put it in there for just click the link. But without further ado, DJ 698, you read my mind. This is crazy. Yes. Golly. I mean, usually it's all Eagles, Howie Roseman, Fletcher Cox. Bump that today. Bump that right now. Breaking news right before we came on, man. Davante Adams got traded to the Angeles Raiders? The Las Vegas Raiders. My bad, no disrespect. The Las Vegas Raiders. The Green Bay Packers have agreed to trade wide receiver Davante Adams to the Las Vegas Raiders, according to multiple reports. The Packers will receive 2 2022 picks from the Raiders, including their first-round selection. According to the NFL, in Rappaport, Adams will sign a new contract in Las Vegas worth $141.25 million over 5 years, an average of $28 million per year. And that's what he wanted. He wanted close to that 30 range. He wanted to be the highest paid NFL wide receiver. Man, hey, your first reaction when you heard this news?
When I heard this news, I was shocked, honestly, because I thought when Aaron Rodgers signed or said that he was coming back, that it was going to be a franchise tag and we was going to be on the board with that. But I didn't expect this. And then they was basically saying that he didn't want to play in Green Bay no more. He wanted a new scenery. He always seen himself playing with David Carr. Not David Carr, Derek Carr. I'm sorry. So he always wanted to play with him. So this is his opportunity, and he signed him to a 5-year deal. Now he's out there with Renfro and those boys, and it's going to get scary. And I know what you call him is basically stomping on the ground right now. Russell Wilson. Because he got to see them twice.
Man, Russell Wilson. Hey, I'm worried about Aaron Rodgers' psyche right now. Yo, Aaron Rodgers, he signed a 4-year, $200 $1 million contract. Like the first 2 years, the first 3 years of contract, he's gonna make $153 million, whatever it is.
Right.
What? I mean, look, did Aaron Rodgers give the go-ahead to trade Davante Adams? Because if I'm Aaron Rodgers right now, I'm pissed. I want out.
He probably is, but he knows business is business. He did know about the stuff days ahead of today. That's what the Rob Daronovsky. That's what he basically was saying. He basically was saying that Aaron Rodgers already was aware of this.
So you mean to tell me that Aaron Rodgers was okay with Davante Adams getting
He
traded?
had to be if the deal is done. He had to be,
Woo.
which make it more crazy to the point where now, like, I'm just thinking, like, who is he going to throw the ball to?
I mean, hey, the crazy thing is, if I'm the Green Bay Packers, I'm trading Devontae Adams, and you better give me Renfro. You better give me somebody back,
Right?
Because the draft picks are not always guaranteed, especially their first year. It's not always guaranteed that you're going to get a guy, a wide receiver out of college, and he's going to be as good as Devontae Adams or Renfro. None of those guys. Renfro is a proven guy. And I tell you right now, that would have been Aaron Rodgers' go-to guy was Renfro. Right. Now, I'm confused. Went down. Like, I got to hear from Aaron Rodgers' mouth himself, because I don't believe that he was okay with it. There's no way he will be successful without Devontae Adams. 80% of target go to Devontae Adams.
Recent years, yeah. I give you that.
What you mean recent years?
Like, he had Jordy. He had Jordy at one point. Now
that was like 8 years ago.
I said recent years. Recent years.
Bro, but this is crazy.
He does. I think he still got Randall Cobb. No, he probably a free agent now.
Randall Cobb is a free agent, and he got banged up, and he's old. No, Devontae Adams, to me, and Aaron Rodgers go hand in hand. Yo, they know each other like husbands and wives. They've been married for 20 years. Like, they know, hey, if I wiggle my ear, I'm going left. If I wiggle my, if I tap my butt cheeks, I'm going right. I mean, they are that close. So you mean to tell me you signed this big contract, and then you let the guy that made you win back-to-back MVP? I guarantee you, if Devontae Adams is not on the Packers, Aaron Rodgers is not winning back-to-back MVP.
Now, my question to you is, do you think Devontae Adams still be Devontae Adams?
I do. I absolutely do. And you know why? Because Hunter Renfro was Derek Carr's go-to guy. So I'm telling you right now, if you watch the Raiders, because I had Hunter Renfro in fantasy football. Okay. This dude is a baller, but that was Derek Carr only like go-to guy, game in and game out. Now with a Devontae Adams on the outside, because Hunter Renfro, he played a slot. He plays a slot. So now you got a big body on the outside. Devontae Adams, I'm telling you right now, the AFC West, as a matter of fact, hey, shoot, let me take this down real quick. The AFC West, man, is pissing me off, but I'm happy though.
I'm happy for good football. That's all I'm happy about.
Yo, it's not only that. The AFC West, from the Chargers with Khalil Mack, with J.C. Jackson, like on that defensive side with Derwin James, with Bosa, that's defensive side. And now the offense was. Go ahead.
No, I'm saying that's going to be ridiculous. That's going to be
the offense wasn't even in question. Like they, they still re-signed Mike Williams. They still have Keenan Allen, and then you have a running back. Man, coming out the backfield.
What's his name? Shit.
Oh man, what is his name? I forgot his name, but he is a beast. Austin Eckler. He's coming off the backfield. So I thought when they got J.C. Jackson and Khalil Mack that they was going to be the closest competition to the Chiefs. But I was wrong. Hey, the Broncos went out and got Russell Wilson. Last year, their defense was already top 5 last year. Top 5 defense last year.
Right.
And then they added who did that? They added a defensive tackle. I forgot his name. But then they still got Judy, Patrick as an offensive weapon. I'm telling you right now, just Russell Wilson alone, it's an upgrade from last year, because last year their weakness was the quarterback.
Right.
And then I was like, oh man, it's over. And then the Raiders. Oh my God, the Raiders. To me, the Raiders right now.
In the AFC West, you got them.
No, I don't have. No, look, the AFC West is as wide open. I mean, because like every time I think this team took a step above the other team, the next team came and trumped them. Right now, on the Raiders, on the defensive side, they just signed Chandler Jones to go with a Crosby.
Right.
Maybe their secondary might be questioned, but then on the offensive side, Devontae Adams with Renfro, with Waller, with Jacob, with Derek Carr.
Yep.
I mean, it's crazy. But go ahead, your thoughts on that.
The AFC West is probably the best division competition-wise in the NFL right now. Facts. I think that Russell Wilson, that pickup was huge for the Broncos, but Facts. To see these other teams like the Raiders or the Chargers twice, I don't see the Broncos doing anything but wild card at best. I can't see anything but wild card at best. Then on top of that, you still gotta face the AFC East.
Oh shoot, wait. And one more thing. I forgot the Broncos got Nick Chubb, and Randy Gregory rushing the passer. Man, I forgot about those two.
Right. It's going to be fun to watch. I think I'm gonna watch all AFC West games.
Look, I'm telling you right now. There's two conferences that I'm going. Well, one conference, the AFC West.
Mm-hmm.
The Rams picked up Allen Robinson.
Yeah, I was pissed. about that.
To add to freaking Cooper Kupp.
Yep.
That dude coming back. Robert Woods coming back.
Woods. Yep.
I mean, this guy OBJ. Who knows about him?
I think OBJ is still a free agent.
Yeah, he is. But with him having a torn ACL, during the Super Bowl. And his market is not that hot right now, and he may not even be coming back to November, December anyway. So
yeah,
so man, it's one of them things. I'm like, oh my God, the Rams. So AFC West, the Rams, and the who else? That's it. I mean, I watch the Eagles, but I'm telling you right now, every AFC West team that's playing, I'm watching those games.
Mm-hmm.
Because that is the most entertaining conference, like division in the whole NFL.
I don't know how Russell Wilson is going to play in Mile High. That air is different, man. Everybody knows that. So I really believe that he's going to have some difficulties in the beginning of the season, but then he's going to adjust. And him and what you call him? They wide receiver. What's his name? Judy.
Yeah.
They going ball. They going ball. I just wish that Lockett could have went with him. Because that's
it's not over yet. It's not over yet.
Oh, I know. But if he could have went over there with him, oh man, it's going to be ridiculous. And then I think they're going to get Melvin Gordon back. Yeah. They're getting him back.
Yeah, it may be. And they got Williams, the big back wide receiver. I think he was a rookie last year.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, look, I think that Bergen 31 might be onto something. He was like, I think that Aaron knew he wasn't winning a chip, so he just wanted to get paid. I mean, I don't see how, if you're Aaron Rodgers, that you agree to this at all. Unless you like, hey, you know what, man, look, only got a few years left in me. Let me get as much as I could get. Before and his contract, there's some clause in there. He could be able to walk away in a couple of years.
Mm-hmm.
So I mean, he's signed for 4 years.
Right.
After 2 years, he might be able to
go. Yep.
Or deuces. So I mean, this is crazy, man.
It is.
I love the NFL. Roger Goodell and the NFL, the owners and the players, man, big thumbs up, man. March Madness is going on right now. Ain't nobody talking about March Madness.
Nope.
And there was already an upset today.
Yep.
I think Richmond beat Iowa. I think it was.
Mm-hmm.
So I mean, this is March Madness. This is not supposed to be talking about football and free agency, but this all season been crazy. So crazy.
So far, yeah.
So far, absolutely. Now, let's talk about somebody else. Baker Mayfield wants to be traded.
Okay.
All right. So, I mean, he's in his feelings right now.
There's a couple stories about that. So
it is. Go ahead.
He wants to be traded. Yes, he demanded a trade. Then there's rumors saying that the Browns don't want to trade him, but
Yeah.
Baker is looking at the Colts. He wants to go to the Colts, but the Seahawks is looking at him too. So I don't know who would be a better fit. I think the Seahawks would.
Absolutely.
That's my opinion.
Absolutely.
But who would you give up?
Well, I mean, that's the thing.
What would you give up, I should say?
Well, I mean, they don't need no wide receivers. Like me, like personally, the Browns don't need no wide receivers. So if I'm the Browns and I'm the Seahawks, right? The Seahawks don't have no running game, but they have, a couple pieces back there, Carson and I think Perry, whatever his name is.
Yeah.
I mean, they have a couple running backs.
Mm-hmm.
I will ask for their best offensive lineman. I promise you. I will ask for the best offensive line and a first round pick. So if I'm this,
that's a little too much for Baker Mayfield though.
But the thing is this, look, if I'm the Browns, I'm trying to cripple the Seahawks. Like, I'm not trying to help them out in any way.
Why is that? If they're not in your division, you don't have to worry about them.
It doesn't matter. You try and get the best deal. All right, so you don't need no wide receiver if you're the Browns, right? Okay. You already got running backs. Okay. So where is your weakness at? What do you need?
It will be quarterback.
It'll be quarterback, right?
Right. So,
but they had no quarterback to give.
Why not trade him? I would rather trade a number one pick for Garoppolo than Baker.
A number one pick for Garoppolo, but where Garoppolo at though? I mean, it's going to require 3-14 trade deal then.
No, he's with San Fran. But what I'm saying is, if they give up Baker, and if they in talks with the 49ers, because the 49ers think Trey Lance is they got.
Yeah. Okay.
So
all right.
If they trade for Baker to Seahawks or even the Colts, I would go after Garoppolo if I was the Browns. Just because.
Okay.
We need that quarterback. Regardless,
I can see that, or Winston. And what's wrong with Winston? Yes, he's coming off a torn ACL. If he's healthy enough, I go with Jameis Winston. Jimmy G to me, is not. He's not it. I mean,
over Garoppolo,
he has to have a great defense around him for him to be successful. That's Jimmy G.
Okay.
He's not going to come back from behind like 20 points down. No, even though he did that once against the Rams, but the Rams defense, but the Rams offense collapsed in the second half. So if I'm the Browns, I'm like, who's your best player over there? I don't need a wide receiver. I don't need your stupid running backs. Give me your best offensive lineman.
Right.
Give me a best offensive line. All right, boom. I'll take him and a first-round pick because I don't have no quarterback. You can't give me no quarterback, but you don't know that I'm trying to go after a quarterback with the with the 49ers, though. So it's all about leverage because right now the Browns are in a position where if Baker don't want to play for them, who's their quarterback?
Right.
I think it's Case Keenum.
Yep. That's what they got.
Hey,
that's what they got.
Yeah, Case Keenum, Kareem Hunt, Nick Chubb, Cooper.
That can actually work, but they will be mediocre.
It can. It could actually work. It could actually work. Absolutely. So look, if I'm the Browns, I'm saying pretty. I would say, okay, go ahead, sit out then. I don't have to make you play. I don't have to trade you. So if you want to lose money, game after game after game after game, that's fine. This ain't no basketball.
Right.
Hey, your money ain't guaranteed. You know what I mean? And like Ben Simmons, he lost what, $20 million? And was like, yeah, man, I'm okay. No, the football players, man, you gotta work for that guaranteed money. And right now, he's on his rookie deal. Yeah. So there is no money. Like, I mean, you're losing money more than anything.
Yeah, he is. He is, but anywhere he goes, he's going to have something to prove. He's going to have something to prove. He already got something to prove because Odell went and got a championship.
Go Giants. Oh,
Yeah,
my God, get out of
I
here.
ain't even paying attention to that.
Jacob. Oh, man. Randy, Rachel asks, how can you defend the Eagles? What? Hey, Randy. Hey, I'm about to block you, Randy. And you and Rachel, man. Nah, that's my homeboy, man. Hey, that's my homeboy. And look, all my homeboys, right? Hey, I have, like, from the military, I have a Giants one, a Cowboys one, a Raiders, and a Browns. So those are my 4 tight battle buddies from the military, man. Okay. We on the, every year we play fantasy football for the past 10 years. Okay. So, I mean, those are my boys, man. So, yes, I am best friends with the Cowboys, Giants, Raiders, and Browns. So, hey, it is what it is. But, MC, a Russell Wilson made a bad decision? No, I don't think so. I mean, hey, you think that Russell Wilson made a bad decision?
I think he did.
Why?
He did. Because, well, it wasn't even. It was a trade from the Seahawks. He wanted that trade. But did you hear his press conference?
Yeah, I mean, I was too busy. His spit was coming out because his chapstick was so like he was like, blah, like a lot of was like I'm like, come on, man, wipe your lip, man. I couldn't even listen to the press conference because I'm like, he's spitting everywhere because his chapstick. Right. But go ahead.
He didn't do any research on Denver history. He didn't do anything about the stadium or nothing. It's more so that he just wanted to be out of the Seattle situation, and he felt like he could win a championship with the Denver Broncos with the history that, people that went from one team to another team, such as Peyton Manning, I'm believing he was talking about. He thinks that he can actually win a championship with these guys. I don't see it. I see that they're going to compete. They're going to compete well, but they're not going to win anything.
Hold up. I disagree. Why? Because the year that Peyton Manning won his Super Bowl with the Denver Broncos, it was all about the defense. Because Peyton Manning was, in matter of fact, he was on his last leg. Remember, Peyton Manning went back, I think, back-to-back Super Bowls. He got his head busted in the first year with the Seahawks, against the Seahawks, where he was like 40-something, like blowout. Man, he wasn't lost. Blowout. Like 40, like 7 or 10, whatever it was. It was a blowout. You know what I mean? So, in matter of fact, Smith was the MVP, I think. Man, some guy named linebacker Michael Smith or something like that, and then he went back, but he got hurt the following year where he was a shell of himself. Right. Where I think that dude came in for him and started like 3-4 games. Man, I forgot his name. Oh, Brock Osweiler came in for him. Yeah, Brock Osweiler. You know what I mean? Yeah, and and won a few games. And then people was like, hey, don't put Peyton Manning back in, because Peyton Manning was a shell of himself. The defense was the reason why they won. So let's look at Denver's defense. They were top 5 defense overall throughout the whole year last year.
They are.
They added Randy Gregory and they added a nose tackle. I keep forgetting his name, but I'm telling you right now, they only gonna get better on defense this upcoming season. The only weakness was the quarterback, Teddy Bridgewater. When the Philadelphia Eagles played the Denver Broncos, I'm telling you right now, if they had a decent quarterback, we would have lost that game. Because Teddy Bridgewater, because remember, Gannon blitz bad quarterbacks. He was all froggy, bold against bad quarterbacks. And who was that? A big play Slay. That fumble return for a touchdown, man, stuff like that. Hey, that broke the game apart. But I'm telling you, it was really neck and neck. If they had a Russell Wilson, it reminds you now, we had never beat Russell Wilson. The Eagles had never beat Russell Wilson. It wasn't Russell Wilson or the Seahawks, but we never beat Russell Wilson.
I think it was more of the Seahawks.
I think it's Russell Wilson because he made the key throws. The key throws at the right time, at the right moment.
It's not hard.
It's not.
It's not hard to make the key throws when you're playing prevent. You're preventing the big plays. So of course he's going to go underneath And then when you see him going underneath, he's going to take the big throw to Lockett or whoever. But it's not on him. I think it's that defense. That defense was crazy.
Yo, that defense. Okay. Look, they had the last time they played the Eagles, they had Sue and Wagner. But I think everybody else was gone, right? I mean, when we played them in the playoffs.
They had the twin. The twin was good.
Who?
The one, what's his name, man?
Oh, Griffin?
Yeah, he was all right.
I mean, Shaq Griffin,
yeah.
He was the corner, but I mean, his brother, he barely played. But I'm telling you right now, we lost that game because Carson Wentz was out. But hey, we could have beat him though. Hey, we could have beat him. Go ahead.
You said because Carson Wentz was out.
Yes, he got concussed. Like the first 10 plays of the game, we lost when the Seahawks
came in.
No, when Josh McCown.
Yeah, him. Not kidding.
Yeah, yeah. So McCown came in. Yes.
So
yes, we only lost by like 3 or 4 points.
Okay,
like 4 points. I'm telling you right now.
Yeah,
because Carson Wentz was hot going into that playoff game.
Right.
You know what I mean? We won 4 straight to win the division, to get a wild card. A home game.
Right.
And then within the second or third possession, boom, he got hit. Whatever.
He got hit.
So I think that we could have beat them then, but we have never beat Russell Wilson before because he was.
I'm not saying he's corny.
His defense was tight. His defense was tight.
His
he got a great defense right now in Denver. He got a top 5 defense in Denver.
But the AFC, we both know that the AFC is different from the NFC, man. We already know this.
But he was in the hardest division, though, with the Rams, the Cardinals, the 49ers, and the Seahawks. That was the hardest division he just came out of. And he was making the playoffs year after year after year. He was.
He was making the playoffs, but not previous years.
He was making the playoffs year after year after year until he got hurt last year.
He got hurt.
Yeah. And then I think last year was his first time he didn't make the playoffs.
Okay.
So he's been consistent with making the playoffs.
He has been consistent, but my whole thing is this. My argument is that against these teams that's basically stacking up, the Raiders, the Chargers, the Chiefs are still there.
Yeah, but the Chiefs did nothing to improve at all. Not on defense. The Chiefs have the worst defense in that division right now.
They do.
Tyrann Mathieu is gone, and they were bad last year.
We need to get him, but go ahead.
Yeah, oh yeah. I mean, facts. Yeah, we do need to get him, and we're gonna talk about him too.
Mm-hmm.
So he's gone. I mean, they didn't, fix that. I think they got a Reed. I think they got Reed, the safety Reed out of from the 49ers or whatever. But that's it though. I mean, they really didn't do anything to say, wow, oh my God, a good pass rusher, this and that. And their offense is either Tyreek Hill or Kelsey, really. I mean, there's nothing spicy about a team where they are the same team that you play year in and year out. These other teams, the Chiefs had not seen before. Yes, you've seen the old Chargers, but with Khalil Mack, with J.C. Jackson, you have not seen the Raiders with Devontae Adams and Chandler Jones. You haven't seen the Broncos with Russell Wilson and Randy Gregory. You haven't seen. So now you are the only team that all these other 3 teams that improved saw. You're the same team. You're the same exact team. So I'm just saying, man. But all right, look. Saints, Falcons, Panthers, Browns, Colts, Seahawks. What do they all have in common? All of them have one thing in common is what? They have no damn quarterback.
No quarterback.
Yeah, besides Matt Ryan, yeah, but look, he's on ice. But the Saints have no quarterback. They restructure. I mean, they restructure Taysom Hill contract. The Panthers have no quarterback. I think Sam Darnold is there now. He got best for Cam Newton, and then Cam Newton got best for Sam Darnold. The Browns right now with the whole Baker Mayfield situation, he may not even play. So now the Browns have Case
Case
Keenum.
Keenum. Yep.
Yeah, Case Keenum. And then the Colts had no quarterback.
No.
The Seahawks right now had no quarterback. So all this, I've never seen this before. Going into free agency, that so many good teams have no quarterback, and 3 of them are relying on one guy, Deshaun Watson.
So
Falcons.
Because I've been following Adam Schefter all day. He just put out that the Falcons pushed back Matt Stafford. Not Matt Stafford. What am I saying? Matt Ryan. He pushed him back $7.5 million roster booster. So now they're trying to make room for Deshaun Watson right now.
Mm-hmm.
So they're in, I guess, the lead, you might say, with Deshaun Watson. They want that. I think they want that Michael Vick feel back.
Yeah, but at the same time, they don't have the Falcons. Don't have.
They don't have.
Yeah,
Ridley.
exactly. But I really think if Ridley didn't get suspended, one, he probably would have been with the Eagles already. So that would have been at the picture, right?
Because, yeah, that's what we were going with. Yeah.
Yeah, because hey, there was a deal on the table for Ridley, but the Falcons was like, nah, we don't want to screw y'all like that because we know that hey, something is coming down the pipes. Hey, we're not gonna do that to y'all. So boom, he got suspended.
Mm-hmm.
The Texans want a star back along with 3 first-round picks and more players.
Okay.
So who do the Falcons have besides Kyle Pitts? They don't want old beat up Matt Ryan. Kyle Pitts is the only star the Falcons have right now. So if Texans are serious and are being truthful, and they said that they want 3 first-round pick, a star, and more players, then Kyle Pitts is their only option to give up. So now, hey, let's just say, hey, they do that. Boom, they give up Kyle Pitts. Who the hell Deshaun Watson going to throw to?
Beats the out of me.
Nobody. So to me, if I'm Deshaun Watson, I'm going to guess where? The Saints. The Saints, man. What? Hey, you look. Michael Thomas is still there, right?
He is.
Okay, Kamara, he's still there. But their defense alone is elite.
It is.
The Saints have an elite defense. So now, hey, you could easily win some games.
Yep.
Yeah. And Galloway, the wide receiver. So I mean, they have a little bit. So even if they give up Michael Thomas, which he didn't play last year anyway, but you still have Kamara. So that's a threat. That's a threat by itself.
Right.
Now you got Deshaun Watson and Kamara, and you got Galloway, and then you can add some pieces around them. Then
that could be
other wide receiver.
That could be deadly.
But the Falcons had nothing to offer, and then his last team is the Panthers.
That's what I was thinking. I was thinking the Panthers would have been a good fit.
I mean, the Panthers would be a great fit with McCaffrey and Robbie Anderson and Moore, but they have to give up a guy though. Like I mean, who they gonna give up? Moore, Anderson, McCaffrey, and then there's been trade rumors around for McCaffrey since the beginning of the offseason.
Yeah.
So it's just like, man, do you want to play inside a dome? Hey, or do you want to play outside with some? I mean, but yes, I've read what you read. I saw what you saw. All signs are pointing to the Falcons, but I don't understand what they're gonna give up to get Deshaun Watson.
Neither do I. I don't know who they're gonna give up.
That's that's my only head scratcher. Is like, who would they give up? Who are they gonna give up to get a Deshaun Watson? Because I don't know. Like Kyle Pitts, yes. Like, I mean, you have to give up a Kyle Pitts. If not, then look, I don't get it. Like, it makes no other sense at all to take 3 first-round picks, no players at all. Matt Ryan. But the thing is this: I've heard that if Matt Ryan, there might be a third team in the deal.
That would make sense.
Matt Ryan could go to the Colts. If Matt Ryan,
be mad at that.
So if Matt Ryan go to the Colts, yeah, that that's
Ryan goes to the Colts. T.Y. Hilton going to the Falcons.
What? Why? I mean, he's not a free agent.
He's not, but he's not what he used to be. So they're going to try to get rid of that before, unless they try to give him another chance, because he didn't have a good year with Carson Wentz, even though he was hurt most of the season.
Yeah, he was hurt.
Yeah, but they're going to try to give him a benefit of a doubt. But he's always hurt, though.
That's true.
It's only but so long that a team is going to be like, all right, your time is up here. See if you can go elsewhere and flourish. As
three. Your T.Y. is a free agent. I forgot.
He is?
He is. He is. He was on a show. I was watching him talk. He was like, "Yo, I'll go to any team that want me." So I think he's a free agent.
Mm-hmm.
Is he?
Yeah, he is.
Yeah, I think he's a free agent. So hey, who knows?
I think what? News.
Well, go ahead.
So Green Bay is about to sign Rasul Douglas.
Green Bay, okay, all right. Yeah, he played for them. So he played for them last year. Had one have a Pro Bowl year.
I was trying to see if we could get like some guys back.
Oh man, we ain't getting them back.
I was trying to see that, but
all right. We're definitely gonna get to the Eagles, man. Let me see real quick. Okay, so Bobby Wagner and the Honey Badger is still out there.
Mm-hmm.
I have a gut feeling. Y'all have a really, really a gut feeling that Tyrann Mathieu will be signing with the Philadelphia Eagles. He was in PA in the man, I forgot where that picture was taken. But it was in Pennsylvania somewhere. He was out with his family. And so to me, I don't know if he's from around the area or something, but man, a whole bunch of little crumb drops. You know what I mean? Like, hey, let me drop a crumb. Yo, I'm gonna be in Pennsylvania. I'm gonna do this. And then the picture was taken with him and Patrick Peterson. Mm-hmm. And then big place, they say, hey, come over here, this and that. I mean, is it a package deal? I don't know, but I have a gut feeling that Tyrann Mathieu might be a Philadelphia Eagles. I don't know about Bobby Wagner because I don't know how much Wagner is asking for and the reason why he's still on the board. But Dallas is scaring me right now. The Dallas Cowboys is scaring me because they have so much cap space right now. They got rid of Collins, Connor Williams, Cooper, Wilson.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, they got rid of a lot of people, restructured some contracts. D-Law, 3 years, $30 million. That's $10 million a year. The Cowboys are up to something. I just don't know what. But I got a feeling that big thumper right there, Bobby Wagner, might become a Dallas Cowboy. What are your thoughts on those two things I just said? Tyrann Mathieu to the Eagles, Wagner to the Cowboys. What are your thoughts?
I think Honey Badger should be an Eagle. I think that would be the perfect fit for him. But, something's telling me that they're not going to go for that. I think they're going to take the safe route with the safety. I think they're going to re-sign McLeod back.
Wait, but the Honey Badger is a safety.
I know. I said I don't think they're going to go with him. I think they're going to take the cheap route, the safe route with that. I don't want to get my hopes up. That's all I'm saying.
Well, there's been a report that the Eagles was going after Marcus Williams, and
that's who I wanted.
Yeah, and then the Ravens barely outbeat them. So, I mean, if they're going to waste all that money on Marcus Williams, why not on the Honey Badger? And he might be less. He might cost less than a Marcus Williams, 25-year-old Pro Bowl type of safety.
Well, see,
Honey Badger is 29.
I know we're gonna get on that too, but I just don't have that much faith in Howie. I'm not even gonna hold you to pull that off. I really don't.
Yo, and don't sleep on Howie, man. I'm telling you right now. Last year, the Philadelphia Eagles was rumored to be in like a negative $15 or $30 million in cap hell.
Right? No, he knows how to manage money well.
Yeah.
Give him that.
So why can't he manage the Honey Badger to come on our team?
He could, but what I'm saying is our aspiration is always Super Bowl, especially after we tasted in 2017. It's always Super Bowl. So what I'm saying is he's going to try to get that team back, but at a most reasonable priced rate. He's not going to sit up there and overpay just for him.
Okay.
He already paid for Riddick, so he's not going to sit up there and pay for the Honey Badger right away. He's going to negotiate.
Yo, the Eagles got money, man. Look, if the freaking Los Angeles Rams could sign Allen Robinson, after they signed OBJ, after they had Von Miller, man, after they signed Jim Ramsey, nobody knew how they pulled that off. And then today, all of a sudden, out of nowhere, the Rams signed Allen Robinson. Bump cap. After cap, man. The cap is fraudulent. The cap does not exist if you know how to push it right.
But with that being said, my question to you, I have a question. So, do you think that Von Miller being signed to the Bills, do you think that Aaron Donald comes back?
Yeah, he's under contract.
He tweet after the Super Bowl. I don't know if he was in his feelings or not.
He's under contract though.
I know he was contemplating retirement.
Oh nah. I mean, he was a joking man. Like, I mean, just like the coach. Yeah, just like the head coach. I mean, the head coach. But look, they got Allen Robinson. You're like, okay. I mean, it's easy.
I'm really not afraid of that though.
You wait. You have to outscore them. What team out there could outscore the Rams? That's the thing with Cooper Kupp. According to paper, the best wide receiver. He broke the receiving, the touchdown record, receiving record, blah, 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 the Triple Crown. Got it. And now you put Allen Robinson, a number one wide receiver. By the way, that was 3 years, $45 million with 30 something guaranteed. Yep. Christian Kirk got $75 million.
I know.
Gallup got $60 million. To me, I feel like that he took a deal because he's rank chasing right now. So he feels like, hey, this team is, they are good enough to go back to the Super Bowl. And with me on that team, hey, remember, Robert Woods is coming back. So now your worst wide receiver is Robert Woods. Like that's your slot wide receiver. As a matter of fact, nope. Cooper Kupp is in the slot. Allen is on the outside. Robert Woods is on the outside. Yo, you have yourself a three-headed wide receiver court that Dallas Cowboy had, with CeeDee Lamb, Gallup, and Cooper. Now the Rams got that. And then with the running game, and then with Matthew Stafford, bro, that offense is going to be unstoppable. Their defense, they still have Donald, Ramsey. I mean, they still got Floyd. They still got enough pieces. Before they even added Von Miller, they still had Floyd to rush the passer.
Right.
So who knows what else they might pull off. So I feel like he went to a ring chasing situation because you're a wide receiver number one. You saw what wide receiver number twos, Kirk and Gallup, get more than you. Why would you settle for $45 million? Why?
Because that probably was the best offer because it's
hell no, that wasn't.
Listen,
you know that was not the best offer.
It depends on what comes out later, but I believe that probably was the best offer on what you're saying. I'm agreeing with you that he might have seen this as the best opportunity for him because the Bears wasn't getting it. And other teams wouldn't probably put him in that position. Except for probably us. But right now, who wants to play with Jalen Hurts?
Yeah. That's another good point too, man. Because hey, I'm sick and tired of reading these rumors that the Eagles were in the hunt for Allen Robinson. The Eagles were in the hunt for this wide receiver. The Eagles, stop telling me what we was in the damn hunt for. Let me know when we sign somebody. Let me know when the Philadelphia Eagles have signed somebody. Don't tell me after the fact that we went after Marcus Williams. We made a strong offer and the Ravens barely beat us out.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, don't tell me, hey, we went after Allen Robinson and then the Rams beat us out. I mean, don't tell me that because to me, I don't care. They're not on this team right now.
Right.
Who are we getting? Who are we getting out there? Because, hey, right now, there's still Landry is still out there. Yep. Juju, he's still out there. Yeah, I can't really think of anybody, other wide receiver that's still out there.
You said wide receiver?
Yeah, wide receiver. We lost Kirk. We lost Williams. We lost Robinson.
Mm-hmm.
We lost DJ Chalk.
Yep.
We lost.
I wanted him too.
So we lost all these guys. So who are the Philadelphia Eagles going after? Or they're just focused on the draft at this point. Hey, we about to go into the draft to draft a wide receiver. Bump all this free agent stuff, agency stuff, because we tried it and we did not come close. Hey, look, you might be right. These wide receivers might be looking at the Philadelphia Eagles and say, hey, yeah, they were the number one rushing team last year. Hurts don't really know how to throw. Let me go make my money. But at the same time, I'm like, you are a free agent. You're getting paid right now. Get your money right now. Don't worry about your stats. Get your money right here. And that's what Kurt did. Christian Kirk, and Gallup. I'm pretty sure that
Gallup's gonna get that payday anyway. He's gonna get that payday anyway.
And Godwin
also.
But he got $60 million. These guys could probably make more. Godwin and Gallup to me is better than Christian Kirk.
Okay.
And Christian Kirk got $75 million.
Yeah.
So, I mean, it's just one of them things, man.
There's to separate people for who really wants to win and then who really just out here just trying to get a bag at the end of the day. Christian Kirk, but he's not built. I don't know why. Come to think about it, I don't know why he got that bag, though. That much, I should say.
Well, it's Doug Peterson. I mean, Dougie P, he wants to win so bad that he will overpaid. Just like Bill Belichick last year, overpaid for 90% of the free agents that they got. Even Nelson Aguilar got overpaid last year. Hunter got overpaid. All the players that the Patriots got last year got overpaid because they just wanted to win so bad. They didn't even care how much it cost. To me, the Jacksonville Jaguar, Christian Kirk, they had no number one wide receiver over there. They don't. I mean, they have who? I think is, man, who was it? Marvin Jones, I believe.
Yeah.
And Chanel and Kirk. Mm-hmm. None of those guys are number one. They're gonna be like, hey, you need to double team this guy. So to me, there's some good pieces. You know what I mean? With Kirk and Jones and Chanel, Robinson in the backfield, and stuff like that. But that's not a winning, oh my God, that is a 10 to 11 win team right there. To me, that's at least a good 6-win team, a 6-7 win team right there. So especially in the AFC right now, Yo, the gauntlet in the AFC West. Yo, I don't know who they got to play this year, but man, I know that the Jaguars will play the Philadelphia Eagles at the link. I think it's at the link. The Colts,
Okay.
yeah, the Colts got to play the Eagles. The Texans got to play the Eagles, and and the Titans. So that's the AFC South that we're playing this year. So the Jags, the Colts, the Titans, and the Texans.
Right.
All right. So that's who we're playing. So I see about maybe 3-1, 3-1 right there against them. But hey, who knows? But Doug Peterson, he went all in just to try to win some games. You know what I mean? Just to try to say, hey, Eagles, I told you I could pick my guys. So I'm going to go pick my guys right now. I'm about to show you what will happen when you give me money and my own, the power to build my team. And I just think that he was like spin because he overpaid for a lot of these guys. He overpaid. But he got some good pieces, though. I'm not even going to lie. He got some good pieces.
So what you think about the Titans cutting Julio?
I mean, he can't stay healthy. I mean, that's the only reason why Julio Jones can't stay healthy.
He can't.
It doesn't matter what team he goes on. There's no threat no more. There's no oh my God, Julio Jones. No, because just wait for his hamstring is gonna go out. You know what I mean? So man, it's just one of them things because you had the perfect situation with AJ Brown at Tennessee. Warm weather. Hey, Julio wasn't getting no double team. He was a second option, but his hamstring went out.
Yeah.
So that's the biggest thing. It is what it is. See, I wanted him on the Philadelphia Eagles, but he can't stay healthy.
The only reason why I would want him here is that he would help in the red zone. He would help in red zone.
But we don't throw in the red zone, though.
We don't throw because the quarterback.
I mean,
I really believe that. Well, I get on that. But I really believe that Julio Jones isn't done. It was rumors that Tom Brady DM'd him.
Yes, he did.
And basically said to come here. I can see that. I can see him pairing up with now Aaron Rodgers. Either one of those two.
Yeah. See, the thing is the health, man. I don't care what team he goes to. He could go to an all-stack team. Mm-hmm. He's not going to make a 17-game season. That's a guarantee.
You don't expect him to do that. No. What you expect him to do is make an impact. Just like
but when? I mean, what games? If he's not there for the biggest game, then I don't need, a guy I probably could probably just go draft and do probably the same thing. I need him there to take the pressure off my other star. Or he's a guy that is getting double teamed to open the lane for the other guy.
Right.
Or the other guy is getting double teamed, and now you're the guy I'm going to. So, it's either there's a big three in football, really. Big three wide receivers. The Dallas Cowboys had a big three, and they messed it up. Yes, they did. With Cooper, Gallup, and Lamb. Mm-hmm. Right now, the big three and I just finished and the Rams, depending how Robert Woods come back from a torn ACL, but he had plenty of time though, because he tore his ACL pretty early. You know what I mean? 8 games into the season, right. At the trade deadline. So now he should be, almost at full strength. So they would have, Robinson, Woods, Cup, and guess what? OBJ might come back in December because it's 7 to 9 months waiting until your ACL. So who knows? Yes, he's a free agent, but what team is going to sign to a long-term contract if you coming off ACL and they don't know when you're going to come off of it? So they want to see you play again before they sign you to a long-term deal.
Right.
So I can see the Rams saying, hey, you know what? Hey, come back for one more year, and then you hit the free agent market next year, healthy. You know, hey, we'll see what happened. But all right,
that
go
will
ahead.
put him in the fourth slot, though.
I mean, see, you never know about the NFL, man. People get injured all the time, but absolutely, yes, he will be in the fourth slot. So I really think that he might be gone. Like he might be a free agent, and no team will sign him until probably a wide receiver get hurt. And then somebody was like, "Hey, you know what? Hey, we need another wide receiver. Let's go and get OBJ for like 8 games or so." You know what I mean?
Saying trade deadline. Okay.
Yeah. But
it makes sense.
All right. So, hey, look, let's talk about some Eagles real quick, man.
Okay.
Howie Roseman today. Yes, I know I posted this morning. I was like, "Good morning, my Eagle fans. I got a good feeling about this. Today's gonna be the day." Man, I think it was just my old bones acting up because I felt something. It wasn't what I thought it was going to happen. Like I went to see Matthews get signed today. A DB get signed today about the Eagles. A wide receiver get signed today. We got Howie freaking Roseman 3-year contract extension. 3 more years. What is your how do you feel about him being here for 3 more years?
Like I said, I don't really trust him like that. Only because I feel like he say things that he really don't mean. He does his own thing. And then on top of that, he in his press conference, he said basically, Jonathan Gannon, we have a scheme and all that. I still don't know what Jonathan Gannon's scheme is. Except for probably just to prevent the long pass, the long bomb to the end zone. I don't know any scheme that he does. He doesn't show me blitz or anything. This is why I was like bogglehead, whereas there was like, why the hell is he getting head coaches offers? Like what are y'all seeing that we're not seeing here? But anyway, Howie really doesn't draft well. I don't think he drafts well. He knows how to money manage. He's a hell of an accountant, but he's not the guy for that job. Whereas though that you're trying to build a team, he's not that. But he feel like, and Lori too, they feel like it worked before, they could do it again. So as an Eagles fan, I don't have no choice but to have faith in him, but I'm not holding my breath.
All right. Look, hey, before I give my thoughts, hey Stevens, what's up? He says defensive lineman Georgia Bulldog Jordan Davis, the Eagles are getting him. And then he was like, losing Fletcher Cox is a big blow, but make room for young talent. But is Fletcher Cox gone? I mean, Fletcher Cox right now is not gone yet. He's not gone yet. And since we are on this topic real quick, let me pull this up real quick since we are on this topic. But Fletcher Cox is not really gone yet. Here we go. Here. All right, so let me take this off right here. So if you can see this, Fletcher Cox today, right? And the Eagles has been engaged in trade talk for Cox, and we're looking for a day 2 pick in return, a source said, but nothing came to fruition. The Eagles released Cox with a post-June designation. They say $16 million with the move, according to a source. If they were to sign him back, they would say the difference between $60 million and whatever he was signed for. So I'm guessing if you sign him for what, $19 million, hey, you really signing him for what, $3 million? Like, I mean, is that what they're saying here or what? Because they say you were signed for a difference. So if you sign for a 1-year deal of like $20 million, right? But you save $60 million, then are you really like a 1 year deal for $4 million? But you still give them a $20 million, but you still save? I mean, like this whole cap situation thing is so confusing to me. Like, I mean, I've seen so many stories how, hey, we saved 60 million. Oh, no, no, we saved 2 million. No, we saved this and that. I'm like, come on. Like, it is just confusing to me right now.
Right.
So the whole Fletcher Cox thing, what is your opinion on the Eagles possibly might lose Fletcher Cox?
I really got a soft spot for Fletcher, man. Like, cause he's been an Eagle for so long, man. And
yes,
I hate to see him go, but I kind of understand it because it's a business move. And what, like I said before, Howie knows how to manage money. And he knew that the deadline was coming up and he was going to get that 18 million guaranteed or so forth.
yeah.
So he already knew that. So what they're trying to work out now is a cheaper deal to bring him back, which is a great thing. But you're risking a lot because Fletcher Cox is a big name, regardless of the year that he had last year. He's a big name. He could go elsewhere.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Sure. Man, absolutely. Man, he could go elsewhere. Yeah. He can. And then you saw Zach Ertz trying to recruit him.
Mm-hmm.
You know, other team, Chris Jones from the Kansas City Chiefs.
Right.
He tried to recruit him. So yes, look, it's a big risk. I mean, it's a big risk to try to release a guy like Fletcher Cox. And to me, I think unless you talk to him, what did you say to Cox? I mean, did you say, hey, look, man, hey, this is the plan. This is the plan right here. Hey, we're going to release you, but guess what? Only to save money, but we're going to bring you back. Or did you just blindside him and do it without even talking to him? That is the difference, in my opinion. That is the difference between him coming back than him going elsewhere because he's bitter. He's mad because he got blindsided.
Right.
You know, especially the past couple of years. He was on trade block last year. He was on trade block the year before. It seemed like every year he's on trade block. So why should I be loyal to you when you're not loyal to me at all? You've been trying to get rid of me for the past couple of years, and now you release me without telling me. And then also I get a call from my agent, hey, yo, the Eagles are still trying to work, man. Hell nah. No, I'm done.
And loyalty goes out the window after that. Seriously.
After the first year, he tried to trade me, the loyalty go out the window.
Right.
1 year, 2 year release, I'm done.
Right.
1 strike, 2 strike, you're out.
But a lot of people that I know in the tri-state area, they really wanted Fletcher going because they felt like that he wasn't really trying anymore. But he's known for his rush defense, not so much of the pass defense.
Yeah, that is true. I mean, look, that is true. And I do understand where they're coming from, though. I really do understand where they're coming from because
go ahead.
No, only because his production has dropped, like as you can see on here. Let me see.
Are we talking about this year that just passed?
Well, yes. I mean, look, his play has fallen off late. However, he finished with 3.5 sacks in 16 games last season. He was also publicly critical of how he was being deployed by JG, and Cox was subject to trade talk. So Cox only had 58 career sacks and 142 quarterback hit. 58. Yeah. So that means 10 years. So you with the Eagles for 10 years.
So that's what, 5 point.
Yeah, like 5.
Right.
For like 5 sacks a year. So that's what people was like, come on, man. Like, and then they're looking at guys like Aaron O'Donnell. Like, yo, he's getting like multiple digit sacks every year.
Right.
Like, and then looking at Cox was like, hey, what was your excuse this year? Because Hargrave was, he was balling out. So after a while, teams was playing you one-on-one.
Mm-hmm.
So why couldn't you beat, the one-on-one and stuff like that? But I say this, Cox took a lot of pressure off of Hargrave. He takes a lot of pressure off the defensive end, whichever side he's out on, or Graham or Sweat, whatever it is, or Barnett.
Right.
I mean, he took a lot of pressure, but some games I did feel like he could have did more. I know what I mean?
I agree.
Like, to get paid that much money, I feel like that you should be like, unless you are hurt, completely hurt, whatever, every play, if you gassed out, hey, we got rotation pieces could come in. But I feel like he was, 58 career sacks in 10 years. I mean, that's five sacks a year.
Yeah, that's not good.
That's not good. I mean, to get paid 18 million, 20 million, 14 million, even after we did his contract, 14. That's a lot of money.
It is.
So I couldn't see how Howie was like, okay, man, look, we're not getting the production. Hey, we could go into the draft with 3 first-round picks. We could get Davis, or we could just, deploy Milton Williams. Milton Williams last year, man, he was beating these guys up. He was getting to the quarterback. Man, we'll see, but let me see. Then he took last money 1 year. Last year the Eagles restructured his contract though, but they paid him in bonuses and stuff like that. But he is the highest paid player on our team. You know what I mean? So I want him to come back, right?
Okay.
But at what cost? I feel like right now, since we save, I'm getting $18 million a year. Well, 18 mil. Oh man, there was this perfect article, man. This perfect tweet that I saw was like, the Eagles did not really save what you thought they saved. Man, hold on. Where is this by? Oh shoot, man. I have to look for it though. Let me see. Okay, all right. So here we go. Or now, let me see if I could pull this up. I mean, like I said, man, this whole cap situation is so confusing. Man, that there's so much misinformation out there, and that's why I won't say, hey, I think that we got this. No. I gotta see it first. Look, I gotta take a cap space class by dummies. And before I come out here,
me and you both, know, because
go ahead.
What I just seen with the Saints just restructured a couple players
at least 7, at least 7 of them.
Yeah, to restructure them to get some cap space back because they were about 72 million in the hole.
Yeah, bad. Like, bad in the hole. Man, all of a sudden now today, man, I read that there are $29 million with money. How?
Right.
How the hell did that happen? So, like, I don't know how that happened. Why in this sport?
But he was a free agent. So I don't know how. I don't know how they got that much money.
Well, they did restructure a Taysom Hill contract, a Michael Jenkins. I mean, a whole bunch of people contract, man. A whole bunch of people a contract. So, but it is what it is. So let me read this real quick. It's by Ruben Frank. He was like, a quick note on the Fletcher contract. The 18 million you're reading about isn't added cap space. It's actual cash they don't have to pay out. After June 1st, Fletch dead cap for 2022 will be 12.8 million.
Okay.
That stays even if they resign him. The cap saving will be 2.1 million. And so overall, with all is said and done, we are only saving 2.1 million of
Right.
cap space. You know what I mean? So even if they resign him, he said, but the Fletch dead cap for 2022 will be 12.8 million, we think. So I mean, nobody knows how this thing worked, man. Even professional people was like, I think this is how it's gonna be. I think this is how it's gonna be. Because it's a great area. You know what I mean? So it's a great area. What's up, Granddad? What's up, JC Sports? Yo, pinch the like button to show support. You got your green on. Happy St. Patrick's. No, yeah, man, always. Oh, I see your green on too. You know, King D, MFA. Yo, real quick, man, real quick. So if you are new to this channel, man, and you don't know who I'm talking to right now, please click on the link in the chat. You know what I mean? New Eagle YouTube content creator, man. You know, he know what he's talking about. So go check him out. You know, that's all I'm asking. Go check him out and see what he's about. He talks Sixers, he talk Eagles. So I'm telling you right now, he know what he's talking about. So just do me a favor, just go check him out and make sure you hit that like button on your way out. But I appreciate everybody that comes here daily, day in and day out. What's up, Eagle and Sensor? What is going on, man? Yo, hey, how do you feel about the Eagles and this whole NFL free agency, man? Yo, this has been the best off season I've ever seen. Like, I've never seen so many quarterbacks, like questionable teams, like trades. Oh, matter of fact, I want to go to the Eagles. Nope, I changed my mind. I want to go there. I'm like, what's going on? Like, people are changing their minds. Like Randy Gregory had a signed, sealed, delivered deal to Dallas. Oops, my bad. Let me go to Denver. And then today, Zatarius Smith from the Green Bay Packers, all saying now, what?
Because we're on quarterbacks. I just have to ask you. What do you think about Mitch Trubisky in Pittsburgh?
Wait. What the heck is this? Wait, what did I just read right now? Should Cowboys have a good chance of adding Bobby Wagner?
We already talked about that. We already knew that.
No, but I mean, yeah, I know, but still, like, hey, you can talk about it, but until you see the reporting, I want to see real quick, because I don't want Dallas to have anybody, like anybody,
neither do I.
Like, suffer. I don't care. Get rid of all your players. All right, so let me answer the question. The question was,
Mr. Trubisky at Pittsburgh. Do you think he's the starter?
I do think he's a starter because of who he's competing against.
Okay.
He's competing against Dwayne Haskins and Mason Rudolph. Those are his competition. And I feel like because he's been in this league for a little bit, but he's been an actual starter for Chicago and took him pretty far, like to the playoffs. So I feel like that he has more upside than those other two guys. And he's going into a system that love to run the RPO, which they couldn't do with Ben Roethlisberger, because even he said it. I talked to these guys before I got here, and the RPO is going to be a big thing in Pittsburgh. And they have Najee Harris, one of the best, the top 5 running back his rookie year. You know what I mean? So I feel like that he would do fine, because Mike Tomlin, as soon as the offensive coordinator is calling pass, be like, look, stop calling them pass, run the ball. Like, you know what I mean? Unlike Nick Sirianni was calling pass, and nobody was telling him to run the ball. Like, but Mike Tomlin don't call plays, he observed. So him like, what the heck is going on? Hey, come here. Run the freaking ball, use our star, and then, let everything revolve around Najee Harris. And now, Mitch Trubisky might be able to have a great season, But I don't hate the move. If Jameis Winston was not hurt, I feel like that he'll be a better fit.
He would have,
because Steelers got receivers, big body wide receivers with man, what are their names?
Dude.
Johnson, Johnson,
and
the other dude that caught 4 touchdowns against us.
Yeah, him.
Yeah, I forgot his name, but I'm telling you right now. So they have the weapons. So I feel like that Jameis Winston would have been a perfect fit on the Pittsburgh Steelers than Trubisky. What's up, Jay? I mean, he was too much money. Let's save up and keep building. Facts. I mean, look, I agree, man. Look, I agree.
Talking about Claypool.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah, Claypool, Deontay Johnson. I mean, they have that tight end, that big body tight end last year. Man, that was balling out. I had him in my fantasy late. I picked him up off the waiver wire. Man, I forgot his name. He came out of Penn State. A Paramount.
Something like that.
Yeah. That's
looking at their roster. Yeah.
Yeah. So I mean, yeah. So if Fletch right now, he still have not an opportunity to come back. Would you take Fletcher Cox back on the Philadelphia Eagles right now if he wants to come back? Holy crap. Wait. Hold on. St. Peter's, the number 15 team, is beating UConn by 1.
The 15 minutes. Yo.
No, the number 2 seed in that division, the 15 versus number 2, 69, 68. Yo, March Madness is good, but free agency, man, is killing March Madness right now. But okay, so would you take Cox back? I mean, since you had a taste of him being gone, I mean, so right now, I mean, how do you feel? I mean, like, oh my God, my heart is hurting. I need Cox back. Please, Cox, come back. We'll be like, all right, hey, I seen, last year, in the past couple of years, and Milton Williams, So, and then the draft coming up with 3 first-round pick, the Davis pick is out there. So what would you do?
I signed him back only because
you would.
You listen, only because what you said earlier. He made open looks for Josh Sweat in the Barnetts and things like that. So I will give those guys those opportunities. We already know what we're going to get from him, but I'm not expecting anything more than what he can give. Now, you're playing with house money with that, because now it's like,
holy
you really
crap,
don't have nothing to lose. You know what he's going to give you, but if he gives you more just to get another bag somewhere else, then let it be that. But that will benefit us either way.
Yo, New Mexico State lost to UConn.
Yeah.
Yo, wait, they beat UConn.
No, they beat UConn.
Yeah, number 12 beat number 5. Yo, this is crazy, man.
Yeah.
But look, would I sign Fletch back?
And I still would draft. Behind him. I will do that.
See, that's a waste of pick to me. Like, if you're gonna bring him back, behind him is Milton Williams. Yeah. So why would you, a waste of pick? To me, if you let,
you think Milton Williams be able to hold the fort?
Yes, absolutely.
Okay.
Yo, I saw him go against against Alard Collins last year, against, when Eagles had all the backup ends, right?
Right.
You know what I mean? So he was bum rushing these dudes, like one-handed, pushing these guys back. Yo, he is country strong.
Yeah.
But I think that Fletcher Cox, if I'm an Eagles fan, I'm like, you know what? I've seen enough. Like, I don't want to be too emotional and keep him. I say, hey, let him go. Because with that cap space that we say, yo, we could go sign somebody else that we probably need, like a Honey Badger or somebody else.
Huh? I said, that's who we need. We need that.
Yeah, because I think to me, it's easier to find a defensive tackle that could just rush up the middle. Especially now you got Hassan Riddick. Matter of fact, and let's talk about Hassan Riddick, man. Yo, this dude, man, Hassan Riddick It's a baller. You know what I mean? Yo, a sign really a great signing by the Philadelphia Eagles.
Yes,
You
yes,
know,
I
from
agree.
day one, the temper period open. He was one of the biggest still, I think, this offseason by far. He reminded me of a Von Miller slash Michael Parson type of dude coming
I
off
can
the
see that.
edge. Like, hey, coming off the edge. Yeah, he may not be like, yo, I look right now, just based what I saw this season,
Mm-hmm.
I feel like that he's on the level on Michael Parson. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Like he is our Michael Parson. Yo, this dude, he pushed Mariota like he wasn't even there.
Right.
He bullied Mariota like he wasn't even there, and not a lot of big body did that
No,
at all.
no, you're right. I
I'm
like this
telling you
kid.
right.
I like this kid only because, like, on I don't know what social media. I think it was either his Instagram or his Twitter, but he put weapon for the Eagles. I'm like, yo, that means he's coming.
Yo, I'm telling you right now, he
He's
is
coming.
good. He is good. But
He
my
has
only concern is this:
God.
is JG gonna use them correctly? That's my problem with every defensive player we draft.
Right.
That's my problem. The weakness on the defense is Jonathan Gannon.
It's Gannon. Right. He has to figure that out. He has to
He
figure
has
that out
to.
when the blitz and all that. He cannot sit up there if we're playing against Aaron Rodgers, because we do play the Packers this year. If we play against Aaron Rodgers, you can't sit up there and let him just pick us apart and do all that type of stuff, because we're basically making sure he doesn't pass down the field. We have to attack. We have to mix it up, just like we do against a Teddy Bridgewater, like you said earlier, just like we do against other guys. We can't sit up there and just be like, all right, well, we're not going to let these
Yeah.
guys shine.
A Jared Goff, and
Right.
we bullied him. You know, a Bridgewater, we bullied him. Who else we bullied? You know, a Heineke, whoever was back there. You
Right.
know, and we try to go after these guys that they don't respect. But I want Jonathan Gannon to keep the same energy. Sorry, quarterback, good quarterback. It doesn't matter, guy. Trust in your players and just play your system.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you know what I mean? Hey, if your system is not working, and then
Okay.
you adjust.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Mid-game, you adjust. So now you could have the quarterback thinking, oh my God, are they going to come?
Mm-hmm.
Are they not going to come? Like, what are they going to do? But stop going to every game. Oh my God, this is Aaron Rodgers. Oh, shoot, let me play back. The worst game I said that
I got one.
he had with the Cowboys. He literally went in there saying that we would not be able to slow down the Cowboys offense. So I felt like that we had to throw. Well, Nick Sirianni, hey, he said that. He said I had to throw to match the Cowboys points for points. That's bad coaching.
It is.
That's bad scouting.
It is.
Bad coaching. Yo, I don't want to hear that shit out of my coach mouth.
No. I was thinking the Raiders game when we played against Derek Carr, and how he was just letting him just tear us apart. Just tear us apart because he was trying to prevent the throw, and Renfro went off. And I'm sitting here like, yo, Derek Carr, he's a good quarterback, but he's not all this. For him to have that QBR, man, I was pissed. And I'm like, I can't. And I always watch every game fully, but that game, I was like, you know what? I'm done. I'm done.
Nah. Hey, look, I do the play-by-play every game, so win, lose, I'm right here just doing the play-by-play. But look, the whole thing is the game plan changed when Miles Sanders went out that game. If you recall, after he went down, we stopped running the ball and we started going 3 and out, and now our defense was coming right back on the field tired, and not the whole thing went out the window. Like the whole thing changed when Miles Sanders got hurt. Mm-hmm. So I feel like if Miles Sanders never got hurt, he probably would have been close, like neck and neck, whatever. just like against the Chargers, back and forth, whoever got the ball last.
Mm-hmm.
But it would not look like that because the Raiders had no one really. Waller didn't play.
The
Like
only person they had was Renfro because Wishicom got locked up.
I don't even think Renfro played.
I think he was the only one that played because Russ got locked up.
Well, because the tight end beat us. Like they had their backup tight end just starting a balling out because I don't think Renfro played that game.
And I'm about to double check that.
I mean, if he did play, he didn't do a lot. But what I was saying is just
no.
If we didn't,
it's the other way around. Ruggs played. That was like one of his last games he played.
Yeah, Ruggs played.
Renfro wasn't there. No.
Yeah.
Renfro was there.
What was his stats?
33-22. That was the final score. Renfro had 58 yards, 7 receptions.
Oh yeah, the tight end. Hey, look at the tight end stats for me.
What's his name? Jacobs, right?
No. The tight end was a backup. I forgot the tight end's name because Waller didn't play. It was a backup tight end.
No, Waller didn't play. Who was
whatever the tight end was, he's the reason why, Derek Carr was having, because we could not stop him at all.
All right.
At all.
What's his name? Foster? Yeah, Foster Moreau.
All right.
Something like that. He's a tight end. Yep. Number 87.
Yeah. What was his stat?
He 6 reception, 1 touchdown, 60 yards.
Yeah, he kept on getting this crucial first downs, man, which kind of kept us on the field and stuff like that.
He had 4 first downs.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. So yeah. But next year, man, look, man, it's just crazy, man. All right, so how much faith do you have? I know Howie is good at finding great deals. Mm-hmm. Howie Roseman has always been a cap genius. Look like last year. He got us, even though it didn't work out, but he got us that linebacker from the Vikings. What was his name? We signed him for 1 year. We released him at the trade deadline and started Edwards. Who
was it?
Eric Wilson. Eric Wilson. Yes, Eric Wilson.
Okay.
He got Eric Wilson from the Vikings. Man, we was, oh my God, that's a good deal. We need a linebacker because we look at what Eric Wilson did with the Vikings.
Right.
And was like, oh my God, that's easily our best linebacker. We was excited about that signing.
Yep.
And then he signed Steven Nelson. We was like, oh my God, we're about to be a shutdown defense. Steven Nelson about to lock down this corner. Big play Slay about to lock down this corner. Mm-hmm. We about to be good. Steven Nelson, he was like our worst corner.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
Maddox stepped up.
And then he signed Anthony Harris. As a matter of fact, Nelson was the last sign, but Anthony Harris.
Yep.
1 year, $5 million. Enough. It was like, oh my God, we needed safety help. He addressed every single position we need last year in free agency. But it just didn't turn out well. But at the time, us Eagle fans was like, oh my God, that's a good signing, good.
Right.
For a team that don't have money because of the whole Carson Wentz, $30-something million dead cap money. Yeah, we didn't have a lot of money, but we still managed to get Eric Wilson was excited about, Anthony Harris excited about, and Steven Nelson. Thought our defense was going to be top notch. Nobody came especially with the pass rush was going to have Hargrave, Cox, Barnett. I'm thinking that Barnett was going to have a breakout year with Josh Sweat, with Milton Williams. Mm-hmm. I mean, with Ryan Kerrigan. Mm-hmm. What the hell was he? Right. We thought that this was a perfect roster on defense-wise. We thought that our weak link was going to be offense.
Right.
You
We already
know,
knew that. Yeah.
but we got catfish with the whole Jalen Rager one hand behind the back catch, like
Yo, I was
the highlight training
talking
camp.
about that. I was just talking about that. And I'm sitting here like, yo, like, he don't even deserve to do nothing but kick returns.
Nah. Yo, I fire him off for that. No, not that either. Let me see. Right now, St. Peter's, Kentucky, OT, 145 remaining.
Yep.
Oh, man, that's a good game. But no, I would not. No, I would. Honestly, if I could get a third-round pick for Rager, I'd do it.
No, I would trade him in a heartbeat.
Yeah, but JJ, I would let go. I cut JJ faster than
JJ. All need to go. JJ all need to go.
Yeah,
really
but see, all these other teams are cutting proven vets because of salary cap. We ain't cut nobody but Cox. Like we need to cut Rager or JJ, somebody.
Yeah,
they get rid of these guys.
Yep.
Like let go. Like just learn how to say, hey, this is just we messed up. We screwed up. But Howie's like, I drafted these guys. I mean, do you think that JJ and Rager will be on this team starting next year?
I believe Rager will. Like I said, I'm all getting rid of Rager right now, but Howie actually likes him. Now, J-Jaw, I think he needs to go, but just like the Ben Simmons factor, it's more like he does so many other things, but be a wide receiver and catch the ball.
What do Rager do?
Not Rager, J-Jaw. They saying that he does screens well.
Oh, he blocked.
He blocks.
Yeah, that's it.
Right. That's why I wanted DJ Chalk. It was another guy I was looking at. Because they was talking about trading him. What's his name? LaVisca.
Oh, yeah.
I was looking at him.
Yeah, Chenault.
Yeah, Chenault.
Yeah.
I was looking at him because he could block too. So I'm like, if we got him.
Nah, he's way better than Rager though. Man, he's way better than Rager.
And he can move around. He's like a cheap man's Debo Samuels. Debo.
Yeah.
He could do those things too. Plus block. I'll take him any day. But I don't think we're gonna make that move. I think that we're gonna play it safe. And I'm scared of
that. Shoot. Look. We went after Ridley. The Eagle fans, I hope you know that Howie had a deal for Calvin Ridley,
right?
Until he got suspended. The deal was like done, and then boom, he got suspended. So he's trying, once again, Allen Robinson. But that deal wasn't done. But hey, you know what I mean? Hey, Allen Robinson had been in the league for a while now. So he was like, man, I'm not going over there. But Ridley would have been the perfect match with Smith, Ridley, and Quez Watkins.
Yeah.
That would have been a perfect match. Men in heaven. And then, hey, it just didn't went through. So I don't want people to think that Howie is not trying. He went after Marcus Williams.
But remember what you said earlier. You was like, I don't know why they keep telling us that. Oh, we made a deal with them and all that, right? But that's what they want. They want us to see. Okay, he's actually trying to do those things.
Well, it's true though.
Which is cool. Which is cool. But at the same time, like. We got you manage your money or whatever like that. You can make a better deal than what you gave the people. It's a reason why these people are not signing with us. Besides Calvin Ridley because of the whole situation, but besides him, it's a reason why they're not signing with us.
Well, maybe people don't trust our quarterback. Maybe
that's where I'm at with it.
Maybe because Ridley is from Bama. Hurts is Bama. Smith is Bama. So, hey, they wanted to reunite. It wasn't about the quarterback. Man, it was just about, oh, shoot, those are my homeboys. But people that's not from Bama was like, man, I don't want to go over there, man. You know what I mean? So, yes, he tried to get Robinson. He went after Marcus Williams, made an aggressive offer. the Ravens just wanted more.
Mm-hmm.
That's it. But I really think that he's trying, man. Yes, he got signed to a 3-year contract extension. Me personally, I don't mind the deal at all, not one bit. The only thing, because I saw enough last off-season draft, he reached for Dickerson, remember?
Right.
Torn ACL, back-to-back years, busted ACL in college, and we got to steal.
Mm-hmm.
We got to steal. Mariota, Dickerson, Kelsey, that side is locked up.
Right.
Lane Johnson, that's locked up. So our only question on the offensive line is our right guard. Samalu, Herbig, who is it going to be? Or draft somebody, trade for somebody.
Herbig, they were saying that he was on a trading block. Like people were calling for him.
Yeah.
So who knows if he's going to be there?
I mean, look, I will not let Herbert go unless you want to give me a 3rd-round pick. Because he's a starter. He's a starter.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because I had no starter. You gave me a starter. So give me a day 2 pick.
Mm-hmm.
So look, it is what it is. But before we wrap this thing up, let's talk about the Sixers, man. The Sixers, the Philadelphia 76ers. Last night, they beat the Cleveland Cavaliers, right? And to me, the Cleveland Cavaliers are pups. You know what I mean? They can't play with the big dogs. Look, honestly.
I understand what you're saying.
Like, they're all like probably 25 and under. Like, literally.
Mm-hmm.
Like, they had no vet besides Kevin Love. Kevin Love been in the league for about 20 years now. That dude's all grayed up. But for some odd reason, they won. But I think the Sixers led by what? 16, 17 at one point. 17. The game was out of hand.
17.
And once again, they find themselves down, about to lose the game with a minute left. What? So how confident are you in the Sixers when the playoffs begins? Because guess what? Right now, do you feel like that they could beat the Bucks in 7 games straight up? They could beat the Nets in 7 games straight up. They could beat the Heat in 7 games. All right, because the Cavs, to me, is a first-round exit. A first-round exit for the Cavs and maybe even the Bulls. But I'm talking about the Bucks, the Heat, the Brooklyn Nets. Do you see? Because right now, the James Harden honeymoon is slowly wearing off. So, I mean, do you see this Sixers team right here? And don't blame this on your bench either. But do you see this Sixers team going all the way? Man, go ahead.
Okay. So, to answer your question, as a diehard Sixers fan watching them, I really believe that we could compete with anybody if we focus. But no, this is why. Because everything in the playoffs.
I'm gonna mute myself. Hey, look, I'm gonna let you talk because my facial expression. Don't worry about it. Go ahead.
So listen, everything kind of slows up in the playoffs. So this is why I said that we have a shot. But our defense is lacking. Our transition, like KD called it out and was like, "Yo, we ran all over them with no issues because we don't have no athletic people on our team at all. The top 3 athletic people are Embiid, Thibault, and Maxey. That's the only 3 that's athletic enough to try to keep up. But we all see sometimes Embiid takes some damn defensive plays off. So that's where I'm at with it with the defense. As far as the bench I'm not really too worried about because it's going to be a 7 to 8 man rotation anyway. That's how it's going to be anyway. It's going to be a 7 to 8 man rotation. It's not going to be, your Isaiah Joes or whoever coming into the game. So I'm not worried about that. What I'm worried about is, at the end of the day, James Harden and Doc Rivers. That's what I'm worried about. Because Doc Rivers, he had some questionable plays down the line on these games besides the Nets game. We ain't even going to talk about the Brooklyn Nets game. But what I was talking about is against the Nuggets the other night. Even against last night. Even against the Cavaliers. Like, he had leads that was blown. And I'm like...
The Magics.
Yeah, the Magics too. Because we really can't say nothing because we struggled against them. We still won, but y'all did whatever y'all did to them. Whatever that wasn't even a game. That was a disaster from them. But anyway, I just think that they're the two biggest problems. James Harden, yes, everybody's banged up at this time of the season, and you got to play through that. You have to. You can't use that as an excuse. And then every post game, he always say, "Yeah, we just figuring it out," and everything like that. I'm just trying to figure out. This is his 10th game on the team, 9th game playing on the floor, and he's still saying he's trying to figure everything out. You are a vet. You should know. Okay, you wanted to come here. You should know who was on this team already. Like, and then to take off on defense and everything like that. Like that
trash on defense
is very frustrating. Very frustrating. And his step back is so predictable now to the point where it's too predictable. And our fans was basically saying, like, how was Kyrie able to, like, he practiced with him almost all the time. So of course he's going to shut him down, be in his face, right in his chest.
Lock them down.
James Harden has to do something different.
He don't have nothing different.
He has to be savvy.
I told you this after the Nets versus Sixers. I told you. And before I go on, they lost. Kentucky lost to St. Peter's, number 15 seed, just took down the number 2 seed, and the East Region first round conference. Wow. March Madness has started so far, 2 shocking, number 2, number 5 went down. But all right, so let's go back to this. I told you this. I told you that James Harden has 2 moves: a step back 3 and a floater. He had no mid range. He was like, He had no mid range. He has no mid range. He doesn't shoot mid range. That's the problem with James Harden. You are 9-10 games in. Go back and watch the tape. You will not see him come, stop on a drop, boom, just shoot mid. He had no mid range.
Right.
It's either a 3, a wide open 3, a step back 3, or boom, 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 boom. Let me go on the layup and just float it up for a layup. That's it. A mid range game will kill you, and he doesn't have that.
He tried to do that last game, and he missed like every one. He didn't even hit. I think he only hit one mid-range shot.
That's not his game. But what I'm seeing is this. The Sixers remind me of, I guess, the old Lakers right now. Like, they could go out to a lead, but trust me, just keep playing harder than them, and the other team will track you down. And that's what's going on, because Embiid can't play. Like, he can't go 100% like other time for 4 quarters. He just can't. He'll give you 26 the first half and probably give you 5 of the second half, or 10 the second half, because he gets tired.
That's coaching though.
But at the same time though, look, I understand. But Doc even threw Embiid under the bus, was like, well, hey, he got tired the first 4 minutes of the game, so my bench got thrown away. Got thrown off. Man, you saw that, right? He said that because I posted on Twitter.
I heard that, but
that
was and that thing right there too.
But that's on the player. Your condition need to be better. But if you are getting tired in 4 minutes into the first quarter, and now you gotta go to your bench.
Listen, late in the
NBA
season,
Doc is gone.
everybody gets tired. Everybody is tired. That don't mean he probably didn't want to get taken out the game, but he basically said that he asked him to take him out the game. So that should have been in-house. I don't think that should have been out, but it is what it is at this point. It is what it is. But Doc is going to be our downfall on top of James Harden. Those two, because he wants James Harden to be a facilitator first, and James Harden is second-guessing all this.
But I do have a question for you, though, because you was one of the biggest people that say Philly won the trade, blah, 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 blah. Yeah, okay, all right. Well, you say that now, but then you say Doc and James Harden is going to be a downfall. Well, I mean, how they want to trade when you put in Harden, the guy that y'all lifted in a pedestal like Jesus, the next almighty king, to come save y'all, to help y'all win a championship, and he's saying that he's going to be a downfall. How the hell y'all want to trade?
Number one, technically we traded James Harden for this season. We traded James Harden for Seth Curry and Andre Drummond.
Oh, okay. And Andre Drummond been a blessing. This dude had a double-double in the first quarter. That's what I'm telling. See, now you see what I'm saying. No, y'all equipped the Nets with what they were missing, a big body center.
Both teams came off on the trade, but I really believe right now the Sixers did win. Short term.
I'm not saying that Seth Curry is going to be our downfall. I'm not saying that Andre Drummond, I mean, since you want to say this year, I'm not saying that Andre Drummond is going to be our downfall. They are going to be our helpers. They are going to be the reason why we win so many games, like move events in the playoffs. You put Harden and Rivers as your downfall, and you said that you want to trade. That's not possible. You can't say, hey, we want to trade, but then our downfall will be these two guys. No. I'm saying we want to trade because Sixers gave the Nets exactly what they needed to be able to compete with the rest of the division, with the rest of the conference, a big body and more shooting. We equipped you with a guy that literally had two moves, a step back three and a floater. That's it. So how y'all want to trade? What, his name? Oh, James Harden?
Not his name. We have somebody, just like you seen last game, we have somebody that can hit free throws.
Okay.
Because on our end, you got to understand, we're not saying we want to trade.
But he's better in defense. So, I mean,
so was Seth Curry.
But
and then we don't have a decent winning percentage with Ben Simmons in the playoffs. So I'd rather take my chances if the guy didn't want to play with us. I'd rather take my chances with James Harden.
But once again, he will be your downfall.
No, I'm saying James Harden will be our downfall because if he doesn't get his head out of his, and
he won't. He can't change his game. His James Harden game for 10, 13 years, he's been in the league. That's his game. Step back three, a run floater. If they're not calling fouls, he is done. If they're not calling fouls, this little act. The Sixers to me are a whole bunch of actors.
Don't do that.
Embiid acts.
No, you don't.
Embiid's an actor. I'm telling you, bro. I'm watching the game. Hey, you know why he gets fouled? Because he's like, I get fouled. Like,
he does get fouled.
I ain't even do nothing to you.
He gets fouled. So you mean to tell me that happens with Embiid? But the two fouls on Embiid against the Nuggets the other day.
Well, I didn't see that.
Joker didn't get. No, you didn't see it. Joker didn't get fouled. and they called the foul. He leaned his shoulders into Joel Embiid, and they called the foul on Joel Embiid.
Well, first of all, Embiid should have been fouled out that game.
Lies. You just said you didn't see it.
What? I mean, are you talking about at the last minute when Nuggets was up and Joker got bumped and
that wasn't a foul.
He threw it.
That's not a foul.
See,
because they changed. No, listen, because they changed the rules. Now, if it was
rules, what rules did they change? What rules?
You can't sit up there and initiate the.
Thank you. Thank you. Watch the Sixers game.
Go ahead.
Harden, every game, he initiate the foul every freaking play into the lane.
Then let me ask you a question. How many fouls did he get? Because he got dragged. He got dragged to the ground one of those games, and no foul was called.
Because he's initiating, and look, you just said it. You can't initiate it and get called for the foul.
Right.
So the problem is, that's what I'm saying. If Harden is not getting those calls, y'all done. Y'all cooked. Because he cannot score inside the paint. So now he's going to only rely on his step back three. That's all Harden has is a step back three, a wide open three, because he had no mid-range. Now, look, DeRozan got a killer mid-range, but no three. Right? I mean, hey, he could shoot the three, probably like under 30%, whatever it is, but he got killer mid-range. So when you start just driving in, you have to respect the mid-range. James Harden, once he take off from the three, he's going all the way to the hole and try to initiate or get a foul. If not, he's not scoring. Or, if he scored, then he's just like, oh, what a foul. He's like, every play. He's like, play the game.
And that's been frustrating because you cannot sit up there and play the whistle. You gotta play basketball because these guys are gonna come at us, especially if the national media is sitting up there saying, "Oh, the Sixers looking dangerous," especially in them 5 games, and now they adapted to us. So now you got to counter. You have to. You can't sit up there and just do that. And Embiid is going to get his.
Yes,
but James Harden.
That's true.
But James Harden needs to step up because we didn't bring you here to sit up there and get 11 assists, and you like, all right. I'm good with that. But
then he got like 24 points, but then he shot like 5 for 17.
Right.
Yeah, that's not good. You know what I mean? So that's what I'm saying. Like, y'all are so predictable. It's Embiid, Harden. But y'all only saving grace is Maxey playing better since Harden came on, because I guess people are concentrating more on Harden. And now Max is getting wide open shots.
He's getting wide open shots. And he's getting that confidence. That's the only thing that James Harden did do is talk to him when he got the ball and he's turning and passing the shoulder just to go, because his speed is great.
Facts. Yeah.
So that's the only thing that I say Harden did since he's been here besides those 5 games. But I really think that Harden needs to step it up for us to be a contender. Now, my question to you.
Yes, go ahead. Go ahead. I'm listening, sir.
What's the chuckling for?
I'm listening, yo. Hey, I could see the house about to go down in flames in the playoffs.
No, it's not because
you're not beating no good teams in the playoffs.
We're not beating no good teams.
Now, I don't consider the Cavs.
No, not the Cavs. Not the Cavs or the Bulls.
You're not beating the Heat, the Bucks, or the Nets in the playoffs. I mean, you're not. You're not, because the Nets on the road had the best scorer in NBA history, the best dual scorers in NBA history.
On the road.
Durant and Kyrie on the road. And guess what? They're going to start off on the road because they are so low. So I think the Nets, and you try to stop those two, then Curry, then Patty Mills.
Enough. Patty probably.
It doesn't. See, the thing is consistent enough. No. He's not excellent to be a third scorer or a second scorer.
No, I know that.
He's excellent to spot up over there and light you up like he did when he went to Philly. All right, if he's not consistent in no other game, he will wake up when he go to Philly. I promise you that, because his father-in-law traded him, and then Philly traded him. he's coming for Philly. And you saw that.
If we see y'all in the playoffs, that's going to be a whole different ball game. It's not going to be how
it's going to be the same thing.
No, it's not.
It's going to be the same thing.
No.
As a matter of fact, that's a good question. MC Hervin get hurt all the time. So does Embiid and Harden. Next question.
Who?
Trust me. He said Irvin get hurt all the time. Embiid and Harden get hurt all the time.
And KD too.
So that's irrelevant. But I'm just saying that Richie put Irvin get hurt all the time. So I'm just telling him that KD, Embiid and Harden too. So injuries is irrelevant. But I'm telling you right now, both teams healthy. The Nets had the better squad, the better bench, and the better starting five on the court.
Y'all have the better bench. I'll give you that.
And the better starting five. What are you talking about?
Embiid.
Embiid, KD cost each other out.
Okay.
Kyrie Irving will outscore Harden any day, any night because he got more tools in his bucket. He got mid-range, layup, reverses, 3 points.
No, I agree with that. Because he's the most skilled. He's the most skilled guard in the game. I give you that. But who else?
I said the best starting five.
No, I'm saying, but who else? You name
overall the best starting five.
Right. You got Drummond, right?
Oh yeah. Drummond will make up for whoever. Like you see how he bothered Embiid. He bothered Embiid.
Stop it.
How much points did Embiid have during the game against the Nets?
He was baking him to the point where he injured himself.
Well, then, no, he didn't get injured. Nothing at all.
He sprung his ankle.
Oh, he didn't. No. Who? Drummond played that whole game, bro.
No, I'm not saying
until it was a blowout.
I'm saying
it was a blowout.
He was getting cooked.
Okay, I'm about to see how many Embiid scored when they played the Nets, and I want to hear. Right. Well, they were getting blown out, bruh. No, let me see how many points did Embiid score because I'm telling you right now, Drummond was frustrating Embiid. Let me see. Embiid.
I'm right here. He had 27.
27.
27 and 12.
27. And you tell me, okay, let me see, 35, 34, 35, 43, 33. The ones had 37, 34, 42. Man, get out of here. Man, he scored 27. Let me see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 11 games, he scored over 27 8 times. And talking about his average. Get out of here. See, this kind of BS I'm talking about.
His average is 29.
Bro, okay. You could, because it's over a whole season. I'm talking about the last 11 games. Embiid was balling out the past 20 games.
Right.
Okay. But 27, we'll take that. Because KD will give you 40. KD will give you 40. See, man. See, that's that BS I'm talking about right now. No, but I can't wait. I can't wait, though.
I'm not saying he won't.
You good.
What I'm saying is,
you good.
What I'm saying is, to you, just like I said the last video, where was all this?
What do you mean?
When the Nets was going on that losing streak before they started to just.
You keep saying that.
No,
I never lost confidence. I said help is on the way. I've always been saying it. Help is on the way. I'm not worried about a losing streak when KD is on the bench for 5-6 weeks. When Kyrie can't play at home. I mean, that's catfishing to me. That's catfish. Like, I'm putting something on the court that's not real. That's not the real team. I never was worrying about this team on an 11-game losing streak. I wasn't. KD was not there. Win games, 5 weeks, 6 weeks, taking Embiid out. How many games are you winning? How many games are you winning? You take Embiid out for 5. No. No. Oh my God. We beat the Bucks with Kyrie, without KD. Who cares? But you take Embiid out for 5 to 6 games. How many games are you winning in those a month and a half? How many games you winning?
It depends.
Not a lot.
It depends.
Because Embiid is your. Are you serious right now?
It depends who we play.
Oh, here we go. That's some BS.
No, it's not.
And you know, y'all can't even hold a lead with Embiid on the freaking on the
coaching.
Team.
That's coaching and effort. That's
Is
it.
coaching gonna change anytime soon? No.
It's
so
not.
Why you bring that in? It doesn't matter.
That's coaching.
Coaching is not going to change. So why you keep on putting coaching in there? It doesn't matter. Coaching is not going to change. I hear you.
To put them in the best position to make winning plays, right?
You're not making a winning argument here because you saying it's coaching, but I'm telling you, how many games would you win if Embiid was sidelined for 5 to 6 weeks?
And
your coaching is the same.
Who we play. It depends on who we play.
You're not being the Bucks without Embiid, man. You're not being the Mavs without Embiid, man. You're not being. That's what I'm saying because it was KD. You kept on saying where were you at when it was on 11 game a losing streak, and I told you KD wasn't there. I wasn't never worried because that wasn't the real Nets team.
From you, from any other Nets fan. I didn't hear the trolls or nothing until
the problem is,
I haven't.
The Eagle fans and Philly fans, like I'm an Eagle fan, we're a little sensitive about our teams.
I'm not sensitive at all.
Yeah, you are because you keep going back to why didn't I hear this? Why didn't I hear that? Why didn't I hear that?
I'm just saying that.
Why does that matter?
Because this is your team all year. This is like
what does that matter though?
It's your team all year.
It doesn't matter. And we're talking about right now.
Okay.
So why you keep going back in the past, this and that?
Okay.
I don't get it. We talking about the future, but you was like, where were you at when y'all
now
11 games?
What team are y'all beating?
Who? Without who?
Beating the Bucks?
Who? Without KD?
No. Like I mean, if y'all the AC and y'all beat Miami?
Yeah, I mean, we could beat anybody with KD and Kyrie. Anybody.
I like that energy.
No, I mean, it's not about the energy, but it's facts, though. You know why? Because you have two of the best pure scorers that you ever seen on a team together. So just like last night, right? We almost beat the Mavs. A last second, heroic shot by Dwindle. What's his name?
Dinwiddie.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. And then, but KD hit a 3-point shot. Being double teamed, he rise up and hit a 3-point shot. Like, yo, this dude is so good. He's pure. Can't nobody do that. Like, just double team, rise up, and hit a 3-point shot like ain't nobody in front of them. But imagine if we had Steph Curry, even last night, we would have beat the Mavs. But KD was by himself with no other pure So I'm just saying. Okay.
Because he would have to play defense too.
But I saw y'all play last night, and I'm telling you right now, y'all not gonna make out the first round, depend on your matchup. If y'all the number 3 seed, let me see the standings right now. Wait.
Right now we will play.
Let me see right now. Let me see the standings real quick.
Right now we're playing Cleveland.
Let me see right now. Let me see.
Right now we're playing Cleveland. Because I think Boston's 5th.
Y'all play. Ooh, matter of fact, the Raptors and Cleveland is tied.
Okay.
You know what I mean? So they both got the same record.
Mm-hmm.
So 6 and 7. And then, yeah. So y'all will play the Raptors or Cleveland. Look, I mean, they're going to give you a hard fight, but y'all should win this game. Even last night, man, y'all should have lost this game. To Cleveland. You know what I mean? So if y'all play them 7 times, I see Cleveland taking 2. But the series will be 4-2. Y'all will move on. And right now we will play Miami.
Right.
And I got us beating 8. Yo, this is not a regular 8 seed.
I understand it. I understand it. And I agree.
Why don't you know about it? Go ahead. Tell me why don't you agree with it? Who on Miami is as good as KD and Kyrie.
I'm not saying they're as good. What I'm saying is,
But I don't.
Miami has a squad. Do you agree?
Okay, I mean,
They have defense. Do you agree?
they lost what? How many games?
They have PJ Tucker.
They lost
The
24
first seed. It
games.
doesn't matter how many.
They lost at 24 games. Last time I checked, let me see, you take the 11 games off. Shoot, the Nets would have been in first place if KD didn't get hurt. So 11. Look, 24 games, your defense is not that great if you lose 24 games.
Wow.
24 games? You lost 24 games.
They had injuries too, though. But go ahead.
Okay.
They did.
Right. The
Every
Sixers
team has
play the
injuries.
hey, y'all play the Mavs tomorrow night?
Yeah, we do.
Okay. Boom. Let's put a six-pack on that y'all lose. Yeah, let's put a six-pack that y'all lose to the Mavs.
A six-pack.
Because y'all not gonna stop Luka. And the way I saw y'all play, y'all not a stop. If y'all can't stop the Cavs,
different though.
Okay.
Every game
a six-pack. A six-pack. I will cash app you whatever six-pack of drink, beer that you drink. Let's put six-pack. You're not beating the Mavs. Hey, if you're so confident, like we almost beat the Mavs shorthanded with no Seth, no Aldridge, no Curry, no Harris, with KD by himself, with Patty Mills, with Going Dragic, with Drummond, with Cam Robinson, with Jim Johnson, with and we should have beat them.
Okay.
But y'all gonna have your whole squad, your whole full squad, James, blah, 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 six-pack, that y'all would not beat the Mavs tomorrow night. Man, you want to talk all this stuff? Hey, you've been watching your team, blah, blah, blah. Look, I don't want to hear this. Hey, it's crickets right now. Wait, what? What happened?
I'll bet you.
Okay.
I'll bet you.
All right, cool. All right. Yes, sir. Hey,
I'll bet you.
Look, it's all good, man. It's all good because, hey, you are scared. You have to think about, man. See, you know what? Man, I know you're faking
let
it.
you talk. It's your platform.
Shit. Nah, I've been trying to tell you six-pack. You like.
I'll bet you.
All right. Hey, don't be betting me because you think that that people are gonna be like, oh man, he checking out because he. All right.
No.
Yo, do you want me to show you how many jerseys I've won because I've betted people on this platform and they lost and they had to send me Eagle jerseys? I got a Devontae Smith jersey.
Okay.
Because I bet it. Yeah, I don't bet with my heart, man. I bet with my head.
Okay.
And the eye test tells me that you're not gonna beat the Mavs.
Okay.
Luka is about to cook y'all for about 45 tomorrow. 45.
Okay.
45.
Okay.
You know what I mean? And Harden, who's he gonna stick? Luka?
You're not gonna guard Luka.
Foul trouble.
You know who's gonna be on Luka?
Who?
Tyler's gonna be on Luka.
Foul trouble.
No.
Paul George, Kawhi Leonard, Marquise Morris, anybody you put on Luka, you're not stopping him. He got this weird body shape. Like, oh man, he's not no athlete. 45, 50, 60 on your ass. You know what I mean?
Okay.
So,
all right. We'll see tomorrow. We'll see tomorrow, bro. We'll see tomorrow. Cause I already know what's gonna happen.
Look, I put a little bait on the hook and I threw it out there and you caught it. I'm like, oh yeah, I got me another sucker. I got me another one. Hey, but look, it is what it is. Hey, I lose. I would come on here and say, you know what? I'll be like, hey, let me cash app him right now. Boom, 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 boom. I send him his little, his little 15 for his little six-pack. You know what I mean? Hey, whatever it is. It is what it is, man. Hey, you notice I say beer, right? Mm-hmm. 6-pack of beer. And not no 6-pack of liquor. You know what I mean? Yeah, that's like $100 right there.
Yeah, it is. It is.
But tomorrow is gonna be fun. It's gonna be fun.
We on Twitter with it.
Yeah, oh man, yeah, facts. All right, man. Hey, oh man, 2 hours and 9 minutes, man. I do have to work tomorrow, man.
Yeah,
Let
we'll go
me
out. Yeah.
finish reading this. Let me see. I need somebody help, not just anybody help. You know what I need? Someone. What the heck? Let me see. When did Skip Bays get on here? Who, me or King? Who? He's like, when did Skip Bays get on here? The Nets are paper champion. Imagine if Toby play up to his contract. Man, please. Well, imagine if Kyrie Irving could play home and away. If we could play this imagine game. Oh, hey, imagine if Ben Simmons could finally get on the court. Imagine if Joe Harris could finally play.
Ben Simmons can't get on the court because he don't want to get on the court.
Nah, his back hurts. Hey, Tia, he said, hey, gambling.
Right.
Oh, look. He looks scared. See, I told you. People saw the fear in your eye.
I was not
people saw the fear in your eye.
Okay, we'll see tomorrow.
Yeah, they saw the fear in your eye, boy. Let me see. Okay. Jesse Fairwell play the Sixers tomorrow. Nah, man. Damn, I'm not doing the
like that, bro.
Yo, I'm telling you, he looks scared. No. Yo, they saw the fear, man. They saw the fear. They know not to mess with me. Look, let me see. He already wants to. Yo, they know this, man. They've been following for so long. They know this. Yo, I be taking people money, jersey. I don't care what it is. 6-pack. Bottles. I don't care what it is. Take them. He said, okay. Hey, you have so many jerseys. Then why you wearing a plain white shirt? Because look, I'm not a jersey fan type of guy. I'm more of a shirt, hoodies, the type of thing. But if you notice, my name is what? JC Sports Talk. Even though I try to represent, the birds or this and that, but I do talk about sports overall. You know what I mean? So I don't want people say, like, I had somebody on was like, why are you talking about other teams? Like I had man, that one girl on the other day, man, I forgot her name, and somebody just kept on saying, why are you talking about the Bucks? This is an Eagles channel. It's not an Eagles channel.
It's not. Yeah.
It's a sports talk channel that we could talk, but I do talk about the Eagles a lot, Sixers and Nets. But overall, it's a sports channel. So, Richie, Hey, you know me better than that, Richie. Stop it. But, hey, man, look, once again, man, hey, we are about to end this stream. Hey, just let them know, man, where you can find you at on Twitter, your IG, if you have someone, your YouTube channel will be down here in the link.
Yep.
Right there.
You can follow me on Twitter and Instagram at King DV Sports, all one word. And also on here, King space DV space Sports. I'm always talking Sixers, but I'm getting back into my Eagles bag because this free agency is crazy. It was just crazy. And on top of that, the draft is coming up. So I just wanted to touch base on that also. So stay tuned. Some videos going to come out about that pretty shortly.
Yes, sir. Mm-hmm. Hey, look, I'll be watching your videos, man, at work during the day, man. Like, unfortunately, I can be dropping videos like all y'all be doing 500U, like a Joey Shakes. I'm like, man, like, do they work? Man, I be at work like this. Like, come on, man. I'll be like, let me drop the video.
I'll be putting so many out, like I record so many at a time. I'm just dropping them. While I'm at work, though, like when I'm at work, I got some time. All right, drop the video.
Man, I can't even have my phone at work, man. And where I work at now, it's gotta be in my car, locked up somewhere. So, but look, I appreciate all y'all, man, because look, and that's why it's important to subscribe to all these guys' channel, because if something come out, I'm at work, no phone. Hey, somebody else could put the content out. You know what I mean? Hey, somebody else could break the news. In regards of Sixers, Nets, whatever, Eagles. So that's why we keep saying, hey, make sure you comment, like, subscribe to all these channels, because hey, we trying to turn YouTube green overall. Mm-hmm. Like, just trying to turn YouTube green. There's no other team content creators out there than Eagle content creators. Right. Period. I haven't seen a lot of other team content creators besides Eagles. Once in a while, I see a Giant or a Cowboy. But yeah, I'm just saying, this is an Eagle YouTube movement right now. Mm-hmm. So please like, comment, subscribe to all these guys' channel, man. Thank you very much, King DV, up and coming Eagle content creator. Make sure you go show him some love. And you know how we do, man. As always, go Birds.